V4 Thermopure. How hot is hot? That's stifling. V4 Thermopure, the predecessor to the cold V4 model that we're all familiar with. So this V4 Thermopure has, in addition, an inbuilt HotBox. So integral in the system will give you 15 meg hot water, 2 van ports on the outside. So I'll run you through the instrument panel. We have battery condition monitor. We've just fired up the Thermopure unit now, so it's just heating up. On-off switch, winter-summer switch, which is a 10-degree split switch, an hour meter which will allow you to monitor the hours of the machine, but we can also schedule in filter changes. The first question I ask people is when we install a V4 into a vehicle, and this is a Ford Transit custom short wheelbase, nice and compact, is I'll ask the customer, what's the next van you're going to put the system into? Because reality has it, and facts has it, that this particular system is going to outlive you and outlive your business and see multiple vehicles over its period of time. A couple of controllers, digital controllers on the front, which will also initiate the fill sequence. Onboard Tds Meter. So the onboard Tds Meter has two functions. It'll tell you water into the tank, but it'll also give you an indication of your RO performance. Water temperature. So we're just getting a rise now as we've just fired up the Thermopure unit. System pressure, the pressure that the system will operate at, and mains pressure is pressure in. A CTEC digital controller on top and a fuse panel. So we have a couple of 100 PSI pumps which will supply 2 outside van ports in relation to operation and carrying out that window facade cleaning or sign cleaning or even vehicle detailing. So I'll show you some water flow coming from the outside of the van ports. So crash tested. So in Australia, one of the first vehicles has just been involved in an incident, which was very fortunate that everyone walked away safely. So Thatcham crash test report in regards to the way the system is built in to protect you and the occupants of that vehicle. So we have the pumps running there, so you can see the water flow coming out of the unit there, and that would be your supply in relation to your delivery to your water-fed poles. So once that Thermopure heats up, we'll get about 65 degrees from those van ports. This particular system has an optional upgrade, so it has a twin heat exchanger system. So we have, in addition to a standard V4 Thermopure, we have 2 heat exchangers built into this V4 system. So 2 pumps delivering 2 outlets at quite a good water flow, and we can run 4 people off that by splitting off those 2 van ports to run 4 water-fed poles. Come around the front, a few extra options. So it is a Ford Transit Custom 2021 model, quite compact. You can see the system bolted into the front and the amount of room that we do have. We do have a third battery, which is going to be tucked around the corner. So the V4 system has its own dedicated battery to run the 12-volt pumps. So once we've made the water, we're relying on the 12-volt pumps to deliver the water. If you rock up to a job and you don't have water, we can make water on site and then use that water respectively. So we have a 3/4 outlet, which I call a pressure cleaning outlet. So we have, this particular tank is 600 litres, so they come in various sizes, 500 up to 1,000 litres, and that will depend on the payload of the vehicle, on how much water and what size system you can install in your vehicle. So we can run a pressure cleaner from that outlet, or also fill your traditional window cleaning buckets. We also have a third pump. So this third pump is a high current, high flow pump. It is 90 PSI at 20 litres per minute. So that particular pump there could run an amplitude of tasks, or in by itself we could also run another 2, 3, 4 water fed poles coming directly from that pump. So a bit of an overview. We'll come back around the back, finish it off. Ionic Systems do make a number of different van mount systems. This particular system you could also use in regards to setting up a static system. So if you're running multiple vehicles, we could plug this into a warehouse overnight and you could fill up a static tank, and that could be a 2, 3, 5, 10 or 20,000 litre tank with hooking up plumbing directly to that tank and system to fill that dedicated storage tank, and then other vehicles or trailer mount systems could run from that water generated from this particular system. The long-term longevity of these filters is outstanding. It's a carbon sediment RODI. Punching out the front and doing our onboard tests here, we have a 130 TDS coming into the system. The RO is punching out 1, so the DI filter, how long is it going to last? Very, very long. So in window cleaning here in Victoria, you're going to get quite a number of years depending on the water quantity that you're going to make from that single DI cartridge. We'd expect that softener in Victoria, or even in hard water conditions like Perth. Victoria, we could get 5 to 10 years from that RO filter. Somewhere like Perth's 300 to 500 TDS, we'd expect sort of 3 to 5 years from that RO filter, using it every day and making 1,000 litres per day, and that's sort of rough expected life expectancies of that RO filter. Depending on where you are, the carbon filter would change every 450 hours, and the sediment we'd like to change depending on usage, and we can talk about that within your business. Outstanding quality, outstanding performance. If you'd like to know any more information down under, you can see us all at bluetongueindustries.com.au, or the main Ionic Systems website down under is ionicsystems.com.au. Stay safe, see you on the next video.